Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on a quiet Tuesday night. Not a whole lot to talk about. Hello, Sissy. Sissy checking in tonight. Again, our weather pattern is very, very stale right now, and I'm okay with that. After the active spring we had this year and active early summer, I really welcome these breaks. One challenge we have is it's going to start getting really, really dry. We had this happen last year. About every other year, it seems like we'll get a flash drought opportunity, and that's our big concern next week is we're going to warm up, and as we warm up and we don't get any rain, the humidity's low. Number one, the fire danger increases a little bit out there, but the other thing that happens is the soil moisture starts to go away, and in return, with less humidity, we start to dry out, and that feeds back. It's a feedback mechanism to the atmosphere, and it really warms us up. So I'm not going to be surprised if we talk upper 90s by the end of next week, but we're going to keep it around 94 and 95. But it is going to warm up, but I will tell you it's been a lot worse earlier in the summer. Let's take a look at your forecast again. We'll be pretty brief here with this tonight. I'm not going to waste too much of your time. We're going to get right to it. 71 out there right now on the Parkway. A beautiful evening. It's 71 in Madison of I-565. Traffic's pretty good. Trash Pandas had a game tonight. Not sure if it's wrapped up yet or not, but traffic may be increasing along I-565 as a result. But temperatures, it's comfortable. The humidity's low. And I'll take 64 in Meridianville. That's not bad. Downtown Huntsville, closer to about 73. Out at the airport, 71, and about 68 out in Muscle Shoals. The National View, very, very quiet. The repetitive pattern we have this week for us is dry weather. For Florida, it's wet weather. Scattered showers and storms just about every day. The tropics are very quiet right now. We are at the peak of hurricane season. I do think we're going to have some late bloomers as we head into the end of this month and on into October. But right now, the next 2 weeks look very, very benign, and that's looking pretty good. A little short wave, we call it, moving over Missouri tonight, and that's really just bringing some clouds. So we'll see a few high clouds coming in through here tonight and early tomorrow. The other thing I want to talk about, smoke and haze. And when you see this graphic, it's a bit deceiving. This is not happening at the ground. Think of this as like a satellite view where all this is way up above. So you got wildfires out in Idaho, Montana, and Canada, and it's all coming down here with the jet stream winds. But what we're seeing is kind of a diluted area of the smoke and haze. So we're going to see some filtered sunsets beginning tomorrow. And this is, again, air quality is not a huge concern here yet. But as we get later next week, air quality could become more of a concern. And that's just the ozone and everything as it gets trapped, not necessarily the wildfire smoke. This is way up in the air. This is about 20,000 feet in the air. So again, this isn't a huge impact. But your Wednesday, a lot like today, just a touch warmer, about 86 or 87. The winds are going to shift to the north. We've got that short wave moving through Missouri tonight. It'll move through here tomorrow, and it'll be the last 80-degree day we have. Down the road here, this is a warming trend. This is next week, in fact, late this week, this weekend, on into next week, and we're in the orange. We're used to being in the blue. The last two times they put this out, we've been enjoying this, and that's pretty much what we had this weekend and earlier this week. And even tonight, we've been below normal, but it's coming back. We're talking highs in the lower 90s, maybe mid-90s by the middle of next week. And the overnight lows will get back into the mid-60s. That's still comfortable, but the mugginess, that's gone, basically. It will get a little muggier probably by Wednesday and Thursday of next week, ahead of our next chance of showers and storms. But overall, pretty quiet. Here's your rain on the roof forecast. No chance of rain. And your 10-day forecast is pretty much 1 day multiplied by 10, as we kind of show you that here. We're looking at quiet weather. So this is the kind of weather I like to just take vacation on, right? 87 Wednesday, 90 Thursday, low to mid-90s into next week. Again, nothing showing up as a next weather maker, but I will tell you the drought continues to increase. And in case you haven't been following this, areas of far northwest Alabama and southern middle Tennessee falling into moderate drought conditions, but you know, it happens just about every other year this time of year. So I'm not surprised. We'll get into October, November, our wetter months, and we'll probably make up for that. But appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to leave you with this commercial break. I'll see you guys tomorrow.